Welcome everyone, this is Antonio here from Poppa Homes, where we talk about turning these properties into wealth by using the power of real estate. So welcome back guys, this is what we're going to do starting off this great year, and what I want to do is pretty much give you all a roadmap, give you the top 3 ways. These are the top 3 ways on how you can make money in real estate. Okay, how you can make money in real estate. My last year I made money in real estate all 3 ways here, and I'm gonna show you guys these top 3 ways. We're not gonna go into detail with this video. I want to give you the top 3 ways, and I'm gonna have another video for each one of those top 3 ways, breaking down a little bit more of detail. But what I want to do in this video here is give you the overview on the top 3 ways to make money in real estate. And believe me guys, if you take this serious, is whether you got money in your pocket, you don't have money, you're struggling, you're poor, you're rich, you're working a job you don't like, whatever the case may be, this video here is going to show you these top 3 ways to make money in real estate. Now, let me say this way here. Let me say this way here, and I pretty much tell people this here in real estate. Even a lot of people who I meet for the first time, I tell people real estate is a legal dope game. It's a legal dope game when it comes to like someone selling drugs, like the massive amount of money that you can have coming in from one transaction. That's why I call it that. It's legal, 100% legal. So I tell people, yeah, you can go start businesses, you can do whatever you want to do, but real estate, by far, in my eyes, compared to that course that you see right there, which is the no down payment course from Carton Sheets that I bought, wow, 20 some years ago. And that course came with DVDs, books, CD, audio, all those things. I still have it, and those same strategies not only worked 20 years ago, also work today. But yeah, we don't adjust a few things here and there, but they are working and still working today. So in this video here, I'm gonna give you guys a strict preview of those top 3 ways. Now, you can choose any one of these 3 ways you want to do it. You can choose 1, you can choose 2, you can choose all 3. But me as a real estate investor, I do all 3 above. Now, I got a pecking order, but I do all 3 above, and I have pretty much put my sweat, equity, and tears into mastering each and every one of them, so it can work out. You know, so it can work out when it comes to my investment. So let's go to the whiteboard now, right here on my iPad, so I can show you guys exactly the 3 ways that you could be making money in real estate this year. And then I'm going to do more videos coming up that's going to pretty much go into detail of those ways of making money. And all you got to do is pretty much follow those avenues. Now, before we get into this, let me say this right here. When I say making money in real estate is a full-fledged business. Just like any other business, it's a business. It's not some form of schemes or something crazy like that out there online where people selling courses and money-making ideas. No. Real estate is real. You can touch, you can feel it, you can see it, you can close on it. You got title companies, you got a closing attorneys, you got appraisals, you got agents, you got brokers. A lot of people that are involved in this here to make it happen. So that's why it's beautiful, and that's why if you know how to make this thing work for yourself, it can be sky's the limit. So, but without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's check out these top 3 ways of making money in real estate this year. All right guys, so what we want to do now is break down the top 3 ways of making money in real estate. And I'm gonna probably go from the most easiest one to so-called the hardest one. So we got let's see how we're gonna do this here. Let's go this angle here. Let's go number one. We're gonna say wholesaler. That's number one. And let's go number two. We're gonna say buy and hold. Okay. And let's just say number three, we're gonna go flip. Okay. And flip can be, it can be a broad term there. So these are the three in real estate where people go and say they want to have some form of success in real estate. And it was wholesaling, which is the one, was two, buy and hold, and flips is number three. And look, I actually want to explain these in this video and tell you the reason why they're the most easiest one to so-called the hardest one. It's like school, you know. Wholesaling is elementary, buy and hold is junior high, and flips are high school. Okay, so that's basically what it is. And in a nutshell, I'm gonna kind of run through this and run through some ways on the reason why that you need to focus on these three ways and choosing one or all the above. But if you just started, I just choose one, and depending on your situation, would be the best one for you. So if we're looking at this here, let's go. Let's say we choosing the wholesaling form here, and we say wholesaling is pretty much right here. Contract, okay. Contract to equals buyer. So what does that mean? What does that mean? That means you want to better get something under contract, and sell it to a buyer. Okay, you want to better get something on the contract and sell it to a buyer. All right, that's the whole concept of wholesaling. Even no matter you're wholesaling shoes or something, you want to better get something under contract and sell it to a buyer. So when you look at this like that, so we say, okay, how can we explain that just a little bit more? So how can we explain a little bit more? Let's just say that we got a house here. Okay, we got a house here, and we got it under contract for $100K, and that equals our contract. Okay, you got a contract. All right, you guys contract. We got under contract for $100,000, and let's say that this house can sell for let's say 100. Let's say the ARV, and guys, ARV stand for after repair value. After repair value. Okay, that means this is what the house is worth after the repairs are done. So let's say that it's worth let's say it's worth $175K. That's what it's worth. Okay, and in this video here, we're not going to get into any type of valuations to show you how to evaluate a property, show you how to evaluate the rehab cost, evaluate the financing. We're not doing that. We just want to keep it simple for you. I want to show you exactly what wholesaling is, exactly what it is. So, again, recap. Property under contract. We got under contract with an agent, or we got under contract with a buyer. And we got on contract with 100,000, ARV is 175. Now, wholesaling, how can you make money? All right, let's just say that you sell contract. I'll put con here. Equals to 120K. You sell contract to your investor for $120,000. Bingo. So, what does this mean now? Make it simple. If we head down this right here, we're gonna sell that contract for $120,000 to an end buyer, to a real estate investor like me or someone else. So that means once you go to a title company and they do all the work, you give the contract to the title company. Again, in a later video, I will explain to you how this works from A to Z. You go to a title company. Once that 120 is on the board here, let's say there's 120, and your buyer brings in the 120 to the title company, and we got $100,000 going to you as the wholesaler but it's not really going to you, but what it is going to the it's going to pay off what you got here. It's going to pay off what you got here, which is that's the agreement that you got with your seller. Now what they're getting, we don't know. They're getting the whole entire 100,000. We don't know if they're getting 9,000. It doesn't matter. It just know that your seller's getting 100,000. So when you minus this here, you walk away with a $20K check in your pocket. That's wholesaling. That's simple. That's easy, and that's to the point. Okay, easy to the point. Get a house under contract, sell your contract, make 20,000, or you can make 10,000, or you can make 5,000, whatever the case may be, 5K. That's wholesaling in a nutshell. Okay, that's beautiful. All right, so you can make money that way right there. Next here, so we're gonna go out and we're gonna pretty much go like this right here. And hold on, let me do this here. Let me use my little eraser here. Going back to school, people. Going back to school. We're going to erase the little chalkboard here. We're going to erase the chalkboard. Okay. So, hey, if you want to be able to get up to a $10,000 check by using my free manual, show you how to get an assignment fee just by going out there, finding properties, and bringing them over to us and allow us to buy them, I will tell you exactly where to go do it. So, right here in the description over any video of mine, click on more and click on the link right there. Now you have your own copy of this book. How amazing is that? Get your free copy today. Let's go back. Let's go to buy and hold here. Let's go back. Let's go out to buy and hold. Now, wholesaling, contract, you know the contract, you sell it to a buyer. Buy and hold is that. Very simple. I'll just make it easy. We buy a house. That's what we're going to do. We buy a house. Same analogy, buy a house for $100,000. Now, again, we're not going to get into how we bought this house. We don't know we bought it with cash. We don't know we bought it with seller finance. We don't know we bought it subject to. We don't know we use a prime investor. None of that matters at the moment. We'll get into that later. Now, I don't want to confuse you. I just want to keep everything simple. We bought a house for $100,000. Now, let's just say our monthly note on that house is, let's just say that is $800. This is our monthly note that we have to pay. That's our monthly note, guys. We got to pay $100,000. You got to pay $800 a month to our lender, whoever gave us the money for it. Whoever gave the money, that's what we're gonna pay. And so we say, all right, we're gonna go into say, all right, I want to make money. I want to make some cash flow. And we're going to rent it out. But I'm going to tell you guys now, I don't do rent. I do rent to own. That's what I do. But whether you do rent to own, don't matter in your business. Let's say we're going to do $1,200 here. Okay. And that gives us $400 a month cash flow. Okay. $400 a month cash flow. Bingo, in our pocket. And if you multiply that 400 times 12 out a year, what that gives us
$4,800 a year cash flow. All right, you made $4,800 a year cash flow. Now, that's buy and hold. That's when you got to deal with tenants. So with this here, the headaches. The headaches are tenants, tenants, insurance, taxes, fits ups, fits ups, and whatever else more. Those are the headaches with that $4,800. But also, like I said, we're going to go into other videos that's going to talk about that in more detail. Now, recap. We got wholesaling, contract, get on the contract, send it to the buyer. Don't have to do nothing to the house, easier money, okay? Buy and hold, long-term wealth. But let me say this right here about the buy and hold. That's one house that say you got 10 plus houses at $4,800 a year, and that puts you at, let's say you got that puts you at $48,000 a year cash flow. Not too bad. Not too bad. But when we go into buy and hold, we'll tap into all of this stuff here, the headache type stuff here, and you decide whether or not buy and hold is what you want to do. Okay, so let's go to one of my favorites here. One of my favorites here that I do all the time. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. All right. And my favorites here is that I love to flip houses. I love to buy and hold. I love to do all those types of things. But here's the thing here. When you're choosing your route here, again, you can do all, you can do one, you can do both. It's up to you. So, but I want to show you the flip side of it. All right. So let's go back to that same analogy here. You buy a house for $100,000, $100K. I gotta put 25 into it for the rehab. So rehab. Okay. Yeah, I put 20. I get it now. Rehab. Okay. So I'm all in. So I'm all in at $125K. Okay. And I sell it for. Let's say I sell it for 175. 175K equals 50K in profits. Okay. That's flipping houses. Okay. Now there's some more fees that goes into this when it comes to, let me list them for you. There's a realtor fee. Okay. Closing fee. Maybe money fee. The money to borrow it. All those types of things. So it can be 50,000, but it can, at the end of the day, it probably can come down to be a 35K profit. Okay, it probably comes up to 35K profit after that's done. So again, you're looking at that here, and you coming over here. Let's say you do 10 of those a year, and you say that's time 10. Okay, that's, you do the math, 350,000 a year from flipping houses. But this is what I consider high school though, guys. That's what I consider high school. Okay, so that's a lot. $350,000. So that's the beautiful. But what's the headache of it? You get the headaches, headache. Just to rehab personally. Contractors. Um, materials. Materials. And buyers. Yeah, so buyers are very picky. So all these things here come into play. But these are the top 3 ways to make money in real estate. And what I want to do, I want to break each and every one of those down for you in terms on how you do it the right way, in a way that you say, hey, what's best for me? Okay, so let's talk about that a little bit in more detail now.
So as you can see, I just covered those 3 ways in real estate that you can make money: wholesaling, buying whole, and flipping. Okay, those are the investment side of it. Yeah, if you're doing something on the other side of it that doesn't include investing, like being an agent, being a broker, things of that nature, or an inspector, that's something totally different. But if you want to get into real estate on the investment side of, these are the top 3 ways on how you can get into real estate. Now, you have to decide which route that you want to go. What's the best route for you? What would be the thing financially that's good for you? And those are the things that we're gonna break down in more videos. Is that, what are those routes for you? How does that look like if I would just want to do wholesaling? How does it look like if I just want to do buy and hold? Or how does that look like if I just want to flip as well? That's a lot of variables that goes into this. And the reason why I tell people, and I literally don't sugarcoat this, real estate is not for everyone. I can't tell you how many people who say, yeah, tell you I want to be in real estate. Call them up. Crickets. A deal on the table, they're not ready to go. So they're basically procrastinating in this business. And what I do, I just kind of eliminate my people for people. I eliminate myself from people if I'm doing business with them when it comes to real estate. I'm not talking about family. Doing business real estate, if they're not ready to go, I pretty much give them 1, 2 times, maybe 3 times, and I'll strictly eliminate them personally from any type of conversation about real estate. I've met tons of people who haven't budged on anything that we have tried to do together when it comes to real estate. Tons of people. And I look at it to the point where, okay, do they have the means of doing it, or they're scared to do it, or they just don't want to work with me personally, which I don't care. Because I'm going to get my deals done regardless. I'm going to get them done regardless on what's going on. I'm going to get my deals done regardless. And I got a track record and proof of that. All the tons of the houses that I got buying whole, and all the tons of houses that I have flipped and currently flipping now. So when I finish the video here, I got to go to a property that we're trying to finish up on. So I'm going to continue to do those regardless. But my thing is that to help those like you narrow this thing down so we can know which angle that we want to take. And I want to give you all the good, the bad, and ugly with all 3, so you can feel like this is the one for me. And regardless which one you choose, we always can still work together. Whether you want to wholesale them, great. You can find them and we can buy them. I can buy them and get them done. You want to buy and hold, it's where I found them, you find them, and you want to partner together, we can buy and hold it together. Or what now you want to flip. I find it, you find it. We want to finance, put our finance together, put our heads together, do the financial stuff here together, flip it here together, and get it done. It doesn't matter. We're going to better get these deals done regardless. But for you moving forward, you got to understand what you want to do when it comes to flipping a house, when it comes to buying a house, and when it comes to possible wholesaling. Which one works for you. And finally, but not least, guys, to be successful in real estate and really anything else in life, but I'm just gonna talk about real estate here. You have to be laser focused. You gotta be laser focused on one or two items. I don't get caught up in the Airbnbs. I don't get caught up in all other type of ways of making money in real estate. You notice I did not put that here on here. I did not put that here. Why? Because those are branches on a tree when it comes to real estate. Those things can possibly be around for the next 20, 30, 100 years, or they probably won't be around for the next 20, 30, 100 years. But I'm going to tell you what is going to be around. Wholesaling the property to a certain level, okay? Buying whole and flipping. You want to know why? It's been like that since day one. And these other avenues of making money in real estate, they're fine, but I'm not going to talk about them here on my channel. Why? Because I know the ugly side of Airbnbs. I know the ugly sides of all these type of things where people are making money, but everybody's not. So it might be 10% of those people, then you get the other 9% mad that they bought this house, put all this great furniture in it, can't have a consistent number of people to come in to support the numbers. Now they end up renting out their property. So we're not getting into that in that video. My thing is to help you narrow down these three, and that's what we're going to do in these great videos. So, but the only way that you're gonna be able to get those other videos or be notified of them, you gotta subscribe, guys. Hit the bit button here. Subscribe here to the page here, buddy. No matter what platform you're on, just subscribe. And I'm gonna make sure the content is right there for you to get as soon as it's uploaded. And again, also give me thumbs ups and likes, please. That helps me out. That helps the page out. That helps the videos out. That just helps everything out. It helps us support this channel and get it out there to the masses. And finally, but not least, comment, guys. You got questions, put them inside the comment section. I'm here to answer all these questions that you have. If you got questions on real estate, I'm not gonna say I know everything, but I know pretty much a good bit about, because I've been in a lot of scenarios. Is that put your comments here and I will reply as much as possible. I'm not an attorney, but all the information I give will just be from an educational point of my experience at the end of the day. So put those comments here at the bottom of the page. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's do deals.
Hey, if you want to be able to get up to a $10,000 check by using my free manual, show you how to get an assignment fee just by going out there, finding properties and bringing them over to us and allow us to buy them, I will tell you exactly where to go do it. So right here in the description over any video of mine, click on more and click on the link right there. Now you have your own copy of this book. How amazing is that? Get your free copy today.